Welcome to another episode of the Happy Friday Committee, Happy Friday Committee Mindset. Today we have coming on Mr. Spencer Conrad.
How's it going?
How's it going, man?
Good, Jason. How are you?
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Good.
I invited him on here to get his perspective on the Happy Friday Committee Mindset. He is an associate broker and he's very successful in what he does. So I just wanted to get your input on this. The Happy Friday principles, which is being fearless, resilient, intuitive, determined, appreciative, and youthful. And let's start with the words fearless. What does that mean to you, and how did you become the fearless broker that you are?
For me, I think fearlessness kind of resides in going out and trying to get what you want and accomplish in life without really having that back thought in your mind that you could fail or do something wrong that'll prevent you from getting there. I think fearless is just kind of consistent pursuit and passion towards what you're doing without the fear of failure. And I think that's what kind of helps me in the industry, and what's always kind of something to keep in the back of your mind, that you can keep moving forward. And sometimes when you fail, that also helps you move forward as well without having that fear of not making progress towards yourself or towards your goal.
Excellent, excellent. Well, the next principle is resilience. Can you give me an example of a time in your life when you had to be resilient?
Man, too many to count recently. I mean, I'm sure all of us have experienced resilience in one form or the other the past few years with all the stuff with COVID going on. Just constant kind of that. I think COVID's a good example for everybody. Like everybody could get down and restless and weary and feel like they're not doing that good. But if you're resilient, you stay committed and consistent on what you're doing, and you learn through those failures and you get off your feet off those hard times, that's what keeps you going and will help you stay successful and obviously happy and connected with others too. You need to be able to bounce back, and that's what resiliency is all about.
Excellent. The next principle would be intuitive. What does intuition mean to you, and how do you use that in your everyday life?
I mean, I think intuition is all about going with your gut. There's a lot of different sources and the things to follow and things of that nature, and questions to be asked, especially in the job that we do. There's a lot going on, and you could get straight in the wrong direction. But I think intuition, if you always kind of go with your flow and your senses and do what you think is correct in the back of your mind, then you should be on the right path.
Excellent, excellent. The next principle is determination. What does that mean to you? And to get to where, can you give us some examples as far as your achievements, and how do you apply your determination?
Yeah, I mean, determination is having the eyes on the prize and doing what it takes to reach your goal. I think a lot of the times in the insurance industry, especially as of recently, things have been pretty difficult. Pricing has gotten a lot more, pricing has gotten higher, rates have gone up. Insureds are unhappy with some of the products that they're receiving like that. But if you stay determined and focused through that, which I've done throughout my career, and I was always able to progress and kind of stay geared towards the end goal. And just, I think it takes a lot of determination to be successful, because you can get down on yourself a lot and be like, hey, maybe this isn't for me, or so on and so forth. And I've had my thoughts like that before, but I was always determined, and I stayed that way, and it's treated me well thus far. Just keep going.
Excellent, excellent. The next principle is appreciative. What does that mean to you, and how do you show appreciation, and how do you give appreciation?
I mean, appreciation is all just about being grateful for what you have and what's going on in your life, things around you, others that have helped guide you, people that are important to you, and just being happy to be alive. I think you kind of hint at that on a lot of your emails on the Happy Friday committee, like, hey, man, you're breathing, it's fine. Like, the end of the world, So just to take a step back and be appreciative of that, it gives you a good outlook on life. And to me, I just try to smile and, try to discuss things with people in a little bit further depth, not just be like, hey, how's your day going? But like, hey, what's going on? Like, you've been all right this week. I just want to say I appreciate the work you're doing. You've been helping me out. Thanks for, training me, so on and so forth. It can go a number amount of ways, but I think it's just a real good coin of appreciation is telling somebody you care about them and you thanking them for something that they've done. And that goes further than almost any other principle you can have.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The last principle would be youthful. What does that mean to you? What keeps you youthful?
Man, I think my personality keeps me youthful. I'm kind of a jokester, as we all know that. I'm a young soul. I think youthful is all about having that blissful joy about life, about what you're doing, about what's going on, and just trying to keep a fresh perspective on things. I think things can become, monotonous as you become older. You have more responsibilities, but being youthful and enjoying that and kind of just kicking back, smiling, and not taking yourself so seriously and finding joy and passion in things. That's what youthful means to me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the last question would be, out of all these principles, being fearless, resilient, intuitive, determined, appreciative, and youthful, which one sticks out to you the most and why?
That's tough. I would say it's got to be one of the bottom two, either appreciative or youthful. If you don't ever appreciate what you have or who's given it to you or who's allowed you to become who you are today and like guided you in that direction, then I don't think any of the other principles really matter. You can have all the determination, fearlessness, and resilience in the world, but if you're not appreciative of that and what you have, and you don't have a youthful perspective on that, and you're enjoying yourself and kind of just still enjoying the process, then I don't think it's all worth it. So I think being appreciative and having that youthful mindset, in addition to the other factors, of course, I think those two are the most important to me, with appreciative being number one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Spencer, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to do this. I know this is going to help a whole lot of people. So thank you for coming on and doing this. And
Happy to help, Jason.
Thank you.
You're doing good stuff with it. So maybe let me get one of those shirts and then we'll be fully good to go.
It's coming your way. It's coming your way.
No, I'm happy to do it, man. It's a good cause. So appreciate you having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You have an excellent day. Okay.
All right. You too.
All right. Bye.